Today is Easter Saturday, that day in the Christian calendar where we contemplate something extraordinarily dark. God is dead, Jesus is a failure, and we're all on our own, whatever is our situation. But tonight is the night where we mark something reaching out, something wild, radical, that changes everything. 2 Saturdays ago, I saw something amazing, which I felt addressed by and still do. I was returning to Canberra from Brisbane. My work is north, but my family is here, still in the south. COVID-19 has been coming for months. You could watch it spread, and still can. The Queensland border had closed and flights were cancelled. I drove and crossed the border between Stanthorpe and Tenterfield, and this is what I noticed. Rich, dark soil. Black trees dressed in green. It was like a great army of blackened trees were marching up the ranges at Cunningham's Gap. It was battalions clothed with wild outbursts of green camouflage from top to bottom. I noticed exposed granite boulders and more dark, black trees camouflaged green. I noticed I had to stop and walk among them. And grass, everywhere grass. 4 months earlier, I was in Armidale, and the drought had stripped the land back to dust, and thin horses in wide, barren paddocks kicked dirt for food. Now the grass reached past horse bellies and covered their backs. You could smell the tall, idle grass. I noticed the empty, eerie, winding roads. How could you not? And then the stars. You hear about it. But there was literally a giant upturned basket made of stars, reaching to the edges on every side. A dome that filled the sky, just beyond the reach of my fingers. And then I saw it. Dark Emu. I felt addressed by what I saw. I had no camera that could capture it, so I just recorded my audio responses. I'll play it for you now. You can hear the grass and night creatures and a traveller. I've just had to stop and look at that sky again. Amazing. It's just strewn east-west. It's the Milky Way, and the Dark Emu is there in the middle of the Milky Way. Wow. Froggies. I'm actually really moved by that. Oh, man. It's not shaped by stars, as you know. It's darkness in the Milky Way. So it's where stars aren't. So the Milky Way has to be really bright, maybe, for you to see the darkness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. And wow again. For the Kamilaroi and Wiradjuri under that sky, they would have constantly felt addressed. And nothing has changed. They still do. It's only been 2 weeks since that experience and I still feel addressed. What a beautiful world we live in, full of darkness and light, full of mystery and wonder and splendour. We are being addressed, all of us, the whole of humanity, from across the horizon. We're being addressed by love. But love is not a stray idea. It's a song sung in person. We're being addressed by justice. And justice is not a platonic concept. It's a song sung in person. And the song and the singer are the same and have a name. It's Jesus. Here, in this night, Easter Saturday, we see most clearly of all this Jesus, crucified and risen. The two most compelling phrases for me, one in death and one in resurrection. In death, Father, forgive them. They do not know what they are doing. In life, in resurrection, peace be with you. Shalom. This witness that comes through the night and into Easter Day makes it clear. There is no violence in God. There is no inclination even for exclusion. There is only love. Wild, untamable love, recklessly forgiving love, non-judgmental, unconditional love. Tomorrow, the sun will rise over that horizon, and I will rise from my sleep in celebration of this Christ, this song, this singer, and make my life open and available to this song. That I would be filled with the same grace, the same forgiving embrace, the same wild, untamable love, and be present to the world in every moment, agent of God's transforming presence. Amen and amen.